Good evening, everybody. I am so glad to be back once again. I'm so happy to see everyone once again. I just want to bring up the radar really quick and just basically tell you this is what's going on right now. There is severe weather that is breaking out in this area right in there. There's a marginal risk, slight risk, and we also have an enhanced risk of severe weather. Due to that, there's actually a couple of warnings there. We've got severe thunderstorm warnings in there, along with tornado warnings as well. So I'm going to be tracking that severe weather development that's prompting warnings and all that. I'll be watching that specifically closely for the remainder of the rest of tonight into tomorrow. So I just started, so it might just be a very busy night. So I'll continue to keep an eye on that as well, and I'll give you more updates specifically on that. Stay tuned. I'm going to explain more about the severe weather, where it's going after this, but I can tell you right now, that severe weather that you're seeing right now, that storm system that's bringing that severe weather, that's going to continue to push towards the east. I'll explain where its path is, where it's going next, and I'll tell you for Wednesday and Thursday where it's going to hit again. So stay tuned. I'll let you know in just a couple of moments. So I'm going to finish the severe weather report, and I'll have updates for you. And if there's any changes prior to the severe weather, I most definitely will bring that to your attention. Tomorrow in the morning, I'll be starting the morning forecast at 5 in the morning. So it's going to be probably a busy day indefinitely. So I'm just hoping that things continue to stay busy. So stay tuned. I'll be right back, and I'm going to explain to you what's going on, who's going to get hit with severe weather, and much more. I'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned with more. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. And welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm Eric Tallman with you this evening. And tonight we're talking about the severe weather outlook forecast. And this is what we've got going on right now. Now, this activity, this severe weather report is for Wednesday. That's what I want to talk about specifically. So, this is what we can expect for Wednesday. Let me just try and zoom in here just a little bit. There we go. So this is actually going to be the setup for Wednesday, is that there's going to be a big widespread area of marginal risk for severe weather that does extend all in this area right in here. I'm sorry for moving the camera like that, but there's a widespread area of marginal risk of severe weather, and that does include parts of Michigan. That does include southeast Michigan and parts of northern Michigan as well. So that is going to be the setup for Wednesday. Now, for Thursday, I'll tell you all about that in just a couple of moments. So there'll be a marginal risk of severe weather in the dark shaded green. And then there'll be a slight risk for these areas right here, a slight risk over in this section over here. So if you live anywhere in that spot right there, you guys have a slight risk of severe weather as well. Over in this spot over here, there's actually a bigger chance of severe weather in this general area. But for all means, I will be keeping a very close eye on the setup, and I'll continue to give you up-to-date information on all of this. Now, if the severe weather pattern changes for whatever specific reason that it may be, I will give you an immediate update on that as well. So I'll keep you guys up to date and up to speed of what's going on. So there will be a repeat of severe weather. I'm going to tell you where it's going to hit again. So I will also include Thursday's forecast as well. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with that forecast, but I just wanted to make sure that Wednesday's severe weather forecast was covered for Wednesday. So this is where all the severe weather is going to hit on Wednesday. And then we'll talk about Thursday's severe weather forecast. We'll talk about that when we get to Wednesday. I'll talk about the severe weather on Thursday, because today's Monday and I don't want to be jumping ahead of myself, and let's say that area doesn't specifically get hit with severe weather. So I just want to do it one step at a time, because the weather does change. The same thing goes with severe weather. So I'll be right back and I'll give you more info. But as of Thursday's severe weather forecast, I will let you know on I will let you know about Thursday's severe weather forecast on Wednesday indefinitely. So you want to stay tuned on Wednesday, and I'll have your Thursday severe weather forecast. So I'll tell you about all the new changes that I have lined up, and make sure that you stay tuned for that update as well. And I'll tell you some other new things that I'll be doing as well. So I'll see everyone again tomorrow at 5 a.m. and I'll let you know where the severe weather is, and I'll give you a new update on the severe weather outlook. And I will have a severe weather outlook forecast daily. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. So I'll tell you all the changes in the next updated forecast, and it will be quite interesting. It's going to be a discussion of upcoming videos and forecasts and all that good stuff. So I'll see everyone tomorrow at 5 a.m. in the morning for continuing coverage of severe weather, and we'll see you again tomorrow. If there's any changes in regards to the severe weather pattern, I will let you know. We'll see you again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Stay tuned. Right after this, I'll have your 7-day forecast coming up.